webinar is special because this opportunity is coming to you from the House of Franchise India. It's also special because some of you are getting the opportunity to align with Franchise India as an independent franchise consultant. Now, talking about Franchise India, we've been in the business for the past 27 years now, and we're operating in 14 countries and 97 cities in India. Now, to put things in perspective for your benefit and to get a good understanding of the Franchise India business model, I would request our CEO and Director, Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, to take this forward. Over to you, Mr. Bhatt. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajid. Very good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your time to attend this webinar at 5 p.m. It's a very special opportunity which we are, wherein we are inviting you to become the partner with Franchise India as independent franchise consultant. So independent franchise consultant is a specialist, how to start your own business. And Franchise India is a trusted advisory platform, how to start your own business platforms. So if I can simplify what we do, one side we have investors and we guide, we help them to select and right opportunity for investors, because every investor has got its own requirements, which is as per their market, as per their profile experience, and also as per their investment. So every investor is unique. Every investor has got their own requirements. So what we do, we come in between, we help guide, understand, and then get a right opportunity for these investors. And it can be, say, as low as 5-7 lakh rupees up to 100 CR or 500 CR as well. And other side, we have opportunities, we have businesses with us, where we help them to grow in different markets. We take them to different regions, locations, and help them to grow their network through franchising. So that's what our whole business lies in between, wherein we connect investors and brands all together. So as an advisor, we advise to our investors which is the right opportunity for investor. And obviously, there has to be a lot of deep down understanding, a lot of understanding in terms of market assessment, in terms of investor understanding that what kind of model is going to fit in, what kind of opportunity, which category, which model. Because if there is a professional looking forward for some opportunity, looking forward some investment, but do not have his own time or her own time to be part of this, to operate. So then we have to find out another opportunity, which is a different model for them. So likewise, our company as a advisory company, so our role is very, very important in between, and there is none outside Franchise India who does the same. So we help investors, we help businesses, and we matchmake. So we help businesses to grow from one location to another region, and then we grow them from 0 franchise to 100 franchisees to 200 franchisees, and then we have companies wherein we have built more than 2,000 franchises also across India. So Franchise India is available, present, and operating from 97 cities in India. It's a very, very huge network what we have created. Around 1,200 people there in the Franchise India, helping our entrepreneurs to on daily basis to guide them and helping them to get a right selected brand for them. And we also have now presence in 15 countries, and we are taking Indian brands also to help them to expand outside India, and we take global brands to different countries and obviously in India as well. So today, we are very, very proud that we have also created our very, very large brand portfolio. So we have 300 international brands in India, which we are offering to investors as per requirement. And we also have 45 global brands now where we have invested as master franchise. And we are now further looking forward for right-minded investors for taking a city franchise or an area developer franchise. So these are complete ownership with Franchise India for 45 global brands, which we are now presenting in India to help now to guide them for further network to develop. So as of now, today, if we talk about Franchise India, so we not only having this advisory business, we also run a media house. We have 3 magazines, The Franchising World, which is 26-year-old only magazine in India, wherein we have other companies also, they advertise, and then investors going to read it, and then again getting in touch with these businesses. And then we also having a retailer as a magazine, and we also run entrepreneur as a magazine, which is a very, very large having network if we say it's a US base, and overall we have for India and Asia specific rights with us where we distribute, and we also publish this magazine Entrepreneur. And we also have very large network in terms of our events. We do around 200 events, and in India we are actually known as Franchise India is known as event company. So that's why a lot of people around would know us by Franchise India, because we do events. We go to every city to organize an event to help local investor, where we go with some brands, and then local investor would have time over to come meet, and then we take it over then to further having the complete understanding on matchmaking part. So otherwise we have three companies largely. Just to give you overview, we have another company which is Frank Global. This Frank Global is our international arm of the business, which is market entry for global brands. And this Frank Global helps Indian brands expand outside. So we have recently done two international shows, which is in Dubai, and one was in Qatar and Abu Dhabi. And now we are going this month having a show in Sri Lanka. Now, Sri Lanka is very hungry market. Now, who will do this? How you are going to have your brand presence in Sri Lanka? So Franchise India is the only platform which would help local business to have local investor in Sri Lanka as a business partner. And we also take global brands who are looking forward for Sri Lanka as a market. So we work that way, that when we help Indian businesses also to expand in Sri Lanka. And good part is that we also have our IFC partner already in Sri Lanka. And likewise, we are in 15 countries with the same business model. And our Sri Lanka-based our partner is doing very well. And he has now a lot of businesses already, which are global brands. And he has helped them to find the local partner. That's what our capability as a local IFC partner would do, because that's what you bring in your capability, your experience, and your credibility in your city, wherein we are looking to expand. So now Franchise India is offering through this webinar a direct invitation to become the partner with Franchise India as our local partner in your cities. But absolutely, there are few cities we are absolutely not open now, because we have many partners in some cities, but some cities wherein we have one partner, and we are looking forward for now second partner, because the consumption today has gone very up, very high. Now everybody is brand conscious. Now what is the demand side has gone up, so do franchising. So when we are seeing today franchising, the scope of franchising every city, whether it's a tier 2 city, tier 3 city, tier 4 cities, because brands, when they are giving us an expansion plans or rollout plans, it is some cities wherein we have not gone through till now. So we are looking forward for a local partner who can be part of Franchise India in the city wherein the brands are looking to expand. And some cities we are now very open, and we will be looking forward to have some understanding today who have joined us today in this webinar, which city you have joined us, what is bringing in your experience, what is you are coming from, that we will be asking you a question. But in this webinar, as you do not have that opportunity to talk to us direct, so we have a Q&A box here. In this Q&A box, we will request all our guests today to use a Q&A box and share with us your also inputs, and plus we will also ask you some questions wherein you can reply back to us. Before we take this webinar forward, I'll give you introduction also today who is there on the panel along with me. So we have regional team leaders. Now this is a system and the support function which we have created. We have leadership team and the management team on panel, but further under these leaders, we have further teams who are further helping our IFC partners locally every city. So we have offices, and we are inviting our partners along with their clients in our office, and the leadership team is also helping them to get the business closed. So let me start with Sajid Joy. I can see him on the top of the screen. So he is there from Bangalore. He takes care of our international business also. So all international guests, this webinar is also live in some international countries as well. So he's taking care of international business, plus he is there based in Bangalore, Karnataka, he takes care of. Plus he is also having his team member Vamsi with us, and he takes care of AP and Telangana. And we have also Harsh Banga. He has joined us from Mumbai. We have Dipankar with us. He has joined us from Gujarat. So he takes care of entire Gujarat. Then we have our senior leader, Shakti Vel. I can see him. He is from Tamil Nadu. and his team members Kapil Dev, and also we have Sheena with us, and she takes care of uh, our region, which is Kerala market. And along with, we have also Harminder Singh. Harminder Singh is taking care of our north part of it. I'm from Delhi corporate office, and along with me, our managing director, Miss Sonia Chaudhary. She's joined us from our corporate office, and I would request her now to take this webinar over, set the perspective, and help us to understand about Franchise India journey till now, what has been till now, and why we are looking forward for partners now, as of now, when we have our own a very large structure already ready, and also put some light on franchising overall as an industry. What's the scope of franchising? And then we will put all together a presentation, and we'll take you through some slides of it, wherein we will give you understanding about independent franchise consultant as a business model overall. So before that, I would request and welcome our Managing Director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, to take it over. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sanjay. And friends, a very good evening to all of you. I welcome you once again to this webinar. And as you've heard, this is an opportunity to associate and partner with two large companies, which is Franchise India and Fran Global, that we run in 14 different countries. And as you all see, we have the entire leadership team, which works with our partners across India and overseas market on this webinar, because partners form a very important part of our business model and also takes a very big time share of all of us. So before we get into offering, it is always important to understand the company, what company you're getting in. Second is the industry, how big the industry is, the relevance of that industry, say in the next 10 years, 20 years. And also at your level, you need to evaluate for yourself if franchising is the right industry for you to get in, which is the right fitment for you. And then also, which is very important, to understand the risk and the rewards which are associated with the industry, or I would say, becoming a partner, which means what is the overall value proposition this opportunity brings for both of us. And finally is a stage where we also do validation, which is a qualifying stage, which means that how you as an individual can qualify to become a partner with Franchise India, which means do you have the relevant skills to do something like this, and the resources you have of all the things, because this is not a very heavy investment opportunity, but the most important resource that we need in a business like ours is the investment of time. Because our larger product that we have, all of us being consultants, is the time. So you need to also introspect that you as an individual, do you have the right skill and resources to succeed as a franchise partner? You need to also assess your own strength, which means your leadership strengths, your communication, your business networking, which is extremely important in a business like us. And also, can you leverage your time to grow something bigger, right? If you look at businesses that we mostly see people investing in, there are typically two kind of businesses. One business which is more capital led business, where a lot of investment is done, and the return on these businesses are basically how you sweat that capital out. And the second type of business is where a company like Franchise India and Fran Global actually comes in, which is a business which we call as knowledge-led businesses. And knowledge-led businesses are driven by capital, not by capital, but by a very big involvement of time and intellect that you bring on the table, which is the biggest requisite, I would say, for becoming a partner with us. So in short, what you all heard, who we are a company, we started 27 years back with only one big vision, that we wanted to democratize entrepreneurship, which means that entrepreneurship should be accessible to each and everyone who wants to aspire and start a business. So we are a company which is start your own business specialist and also scale your brand specialist. So we work with people who want to start any form of business, from a small investment to large investments, and from a retail investor to even ultra HNIs. We service everyone in between. And also companies, from startup companies to listed companies, unicorns, everything in between is something our company works with them. So at the group level, we have integrated solutions between all our group companies. So anyone who wants to start a business is the community, or I would say the opportunity we all have at hand. And the company is looking to expand inorganically via distribution, franchising through exclusive brand outlets is the opportunity that we sit on the other side. Now, with our distribution and our spread, which is more than 90 plus cities in India, 14 countries, we today are world's largest franchise development and also distribution company. Now, if you look at somebody who wants to start a business, there are only three ways people can start a business. And this was very big need that we felt we had in India. And when we started way back in 1999, we realized this opportunity was so big, but there was nobody who was actually catering any kind of solutions to this big aspiration, or I would say entrepreneurship legacy, which India has. So if anybody is looking to start any business, there are only three ways you could do it. One is your own business startup. You would start your own business. Second is a resale business, which means you acquire a business which is being run by somebody, you take over that business and you start running that business. And third is a franchise business. So between our companies, Franchise India and Global, we work on the latter two, which is we help also businesses exit, and we bring a new buyer in the business, which could be a strategic buyer or a financial buyer. And also very large quantum of business is across different industries in franchising, where companies across different industries, be it F&B, retail, health, beauty, wellness, education, all these companies today are looking to expand their footprint via franchising. So over the last 2.5+ decades, we have, between all our group companies, we worked with more than, I would say, 20,000 companies to make them ready to get into franchising. Because when we started our company, we realized at that point in time, the ecosystem of companies was very small. Only very mature companies that point in time were franchising. So we realized that if we have to create a really big impact, we also have to work with a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners who had that potential in their businesses to expand. And ever since then, there are about 20,000 companies. I would say very humbly that we worked with them very, very closely to launch their franchise model very first time in the market, which includes a lot of startup companies and also companies on the higher side, or I would say on the other end, which are large corporates of India, including Reliance, today is expanding most of their retail showrooms and outlets through a franchise format. So what we have done is the ecosystem that we have created through all the group companies. And we also created this distribution, which covers across India and global different markets that we are present in. But at the same time, because we felt this opportunity was too big enough for us to cater just through our direct presence in cities. So we created this opportunity to partner in this very thriving and very dynamic industry. So if you look at our business, and this is something which we always, all of us maintain, the core driver, the foundation of our business has been entrepreneurship. And the initiative, the premise for us to even start this IFC partnership program was to work with entrepreneurs like yourself who become partners with us, who have the right intent and the skill to further drive entrepreneurship. And I'm also happy to share with all of you today, our community of partners have become very, very big. And every day, every week we do this webinar, and there are about 1,000 applications that come every single week to become partner. And this is also because the opportunity in franchising, the market size is also becoming big, and not that already reached peak, but it continues to become bigger. And we believe that we need a very deep and a larger distribution through entrepreneurship program to capture this opportunity. Now, what we need is certain set of capabilities as a franchise, I would say partner or a consultant. He's somebody who's a trusted advisor, a partner in somebody's journey. And as franchise consultants, we just don't sell opportunities, but I would say we shape future of a lot of investors, aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start something for themselves, somebody in their family, their son, their daughters. So it is more than just a business. It is about a mindset, values, and the vision that both of us bring together, which helps us to qualify whether we are fit to run this business together. And I would say there are four important things which are very important for us to consider when we look at qualifying any partner. And I call that pilot, which is PILOT. And so what it means that just like pilots, our partners must also lead from the front, seamlessly working with the proven ecosystem, processes, tools that we have created with our validated learning of the last 27 years. So what pilot means first and foremost is persistence, which means make it happen no matter what. And we all understand in the environment that we are in, challenges are inevitable, but the right partner never backs down. It is more about it's not just about how hard it gets, but it's about how determined you are to push that through. And all my partners, in fact, we recently, today also before this meeting, we had a partner who came from Ahmedabad. He was here for a few days. He recently joined us last month. And we have a big get together, or I would say celebration, that we do at the end of every financial year. And this time around, while he was just in the system for about 2 odd weeks, he was in fact one of the first partners to qualify for molecule. So this is an annual event we do at a international location, and he qualified to do that. And it is not because the system processes tools that we have are same for everyone, but in fact it is the persistence and the consistency at which our partners work, which sometimes also pushes us to support them. Second, which is very important, is integrity in our business, which means that we have to do what is right, keeping the interest of our investor intact and as a top priority. We operate in one of the most trust-driven industries, which is franchising, because people, in fact, look at your advice before they put their hard-earned money in any business. There are a lot of times people come to us and they say, if you put an okay or a green signal on this opportunity, we'll go ahead and buy. So all our partners, they uphold the highest ethical standard, never compromising to make any quick dollar. And we all understand that your reputation in your city is your greatest asset. So that is something, this is very, very critical for us, which makes this IFC program a big value proposition. Third is the process of learning, which is L. So which means that at Franchise India, while there are different platforms, every single day, in fact, 365 days of the year, every single day, there is a new opportunity which is launched through our webinars that we launch, different industries. The owners, promoters, leadership of these companies come and present these webinars. And we also hold every single day new training on a new opportunity and industries. And you would not believe, even if I sometimes compare my direct teams and my partners, most of my partners, even if that opportunity is not looking to open in their territory, they would still come on these webinars and the trainings that we hold just to educate themselves. So the best partners of ours, they always are very, very curious, constantly building their knowledge base, which I would say is the foundation of our business, and build their business acumen, right? Because if you're learning, you're always growing. And then finally comes, O, which is the ownership mindset. I always maintain it is your business and it is the way that you want to lead. You work as entrepreneurs and partners with Franchise India. And this is also one of the biggest reasons in franchising, where you have I would say a power of common ownership, where you all take systems from us. We share with you our training, our products, but you as an individual, I would say consultant, you have to lead your own practice. So you get the full playbook from us, but it is your energy, drive, and I would say leadership that makes our business thrive. It is your financial goals and your practice which ultimately will help us all gain in the business. And then the T stands for the talent that we need from our partners. Today, our partners who are working in 97 cities, there are about 200 of our partners who are working across India and international markets. On an average, our partners come with the experience of 20 years. And especially if you go to tier 2 cities, tier 1 cities, you still get an expertise. But if you go even tier down, you don't get an expertise of 20 years or beyond. I have partners who have 25, 30 years of business experience. And this experience is across different industries. They bring a lot of maturity. They're respected, they're resourceful, and they're ready to build something very, very significant. And the second part of T is the time commitment, right? Which is extremely important. Like I said, unlike many businesses where you bring capital and you expect a return on the investment that you make on the business that you start, our business gives a return on the time commitment of each partner. In fact, I would not name, but one of my partners this year, he got a commission, and not everybody has got that kind of commission, but he was somebody who was out there every single day. Even in the group of our IFC partners today, any opportunity anybody is looking at, he's somebody who's got thorough understanding on every opportunity. So he's able to pass on that confidence and conviction to investors and companies he communicates to. So time commitment is very, very important. We would only like to work with partners who have minimum of 100 hours to invest in the business. And this is the most valuable product, I would say, that you bring, which is your time. So this is something, friends, which I wanted to share. And I'm sure by now you understand, what we do. But learning curve for something that we all want to start is always very, very big. So through this collaboration, this learning curve becomes shorter, because the validated learning that we bring in helps you shorten the curve. So how do we create these profitable partnerships, meaningful partnerships, and purposeful partnership was the idea behind this program. So again, I would reiterate, this is an asset-light model, but an intellect-heavy and a time-heavy model. So we need more of your time in the business than the capital that you bring on the table. Now, before we get started, so we'll also run you through a very small presentation on the offering, what products we have, what is the monetization model, how you make money. But before that, because we shared about what we do as a company, and equally, we are very keen to also know who all have joined. I'll request all of you to share a bit about yourself and also mention the city that you come from. I saw one of our friends talk about Kolkata. Yes, we are open for Kolkata also to get started. While we have our teams, I have partners also. But like I said, the opportunity is today too big to be captured. So we need a deeper penetration and a larger distribution still across the country. So I'll let maybe Sanjay take you through a small, Q&A. We'll ask you some questions on your profile so that it becomes easy for you to maybe check one of them and mention the city of your interest, which helps us to understand what city that you come from. So Sanjay, if you can, we've already put that in the chat box, but I'll let Sanjay maybe
Absolutely. Thank
list
you
that
so much. Yes,
verbally to
it's very,
everyone.
very important that who is there in webinar today, then how we can see, what is the right fitment for this opportunity. So there's a 4 options. So if you are a professional, please use P, but we need your city name also. So please write your city name, which city you are coming from. If you are already into some business, use B. Business owners can use B and with your city name. And if you are into some consulting practice already, you can write MC, management consultant. What you have to do is you have to use Q&A box. So please do not raise your hand. There's a Q&A box and consulting work. When you are an advisor, you are consulting looking forward. So we have to be interactive. We have to be interactive, and we would request everyone to be interactive. Everyone use Q&A box and use one of the options. C stands for career change, and also with your city name, because we need to understand which city you are coming from. So we have first one to go, which is Mr. Hardeepak. Hardeepak ji, we warmly welcome you. You are from Ludhiana. We have already 2 partners in Ludhiana. Self-employed IT sector, great. So if you are looking forward for now career change or looking forward for some other opportunity, so we will discuss with you. And in this regard, since we have already Harmandeep Singh with us, he will immediately get connected after this webinar. And we will understand if you are looking forward for this kind of an opportunity and then why. And if it is really making some sense for both of us to become partner, we will definitely look forward. But otherwise, if there is any other business you want to invest, anything about 5-7 lakh to 500 CR also, we have many, many opportunities with us to explore with you. So thank you for being first one to reply on our Q&A. And then we have Mr. Saha. He is a professional for last 30 years and B for last 1 year. So he's already a professional. Now he has also started his own business. So which city you are from, please write your city, Mr. Saha. And then we have also Miss, how to spell this? This is from Tamil Nadu. He's a business owner. He is M. Dangans. She is from Tamil Nadu. So welcome. Then we have Parth Shah. Mr. Parth Shah, he is from Rajkot. He's a business owner. So Mr. Parth, welcome. Then we have Mr. Prem Thomas, Bangalore business. Okay, you are into business. You are from Bangalore. So Mr. Prem, warmly welcome you also. Mr. Manoj. Manoj is from Pune, IT consultant already. Exploring opportunities. Great, we can further explore with you. Mr. Saha is saying Kolkata. Yes, we have Bimal Agrawal. He has just joined. He is from Kolkata. We have our own office in Kolkata, Salt Lake. So we have also our partners also in Kolkata. Okay, Amjad Khan. Okay, so welcome. And Mr. Sujit Saha, Hyderabad. He's a professional. Hyderabad, we have Vamsi with us. So we will get in touch. And we also have Mr. Prabhu Deva, Chennai business owner. So welcome. We have Mr. Komal, job, Pune. So you are into job. And if you are looking forward for career change, because while you are doing job, it will be very difficult to start some business because it's a time demanding business. You have to put your time. So we'll understand from you, are you looking forward for career change now coming out of the job and starting some new business? Then we can see in case your availability, your time commitment is there, we can explore with you. Mr. Savanam, I am, okay, Sarvanam from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I am a business consultant. That's great. So if you are already into some consulting, please request if you can still write something about your business, what consulting you are in. and Kapil is already there. So he will first have a discussion with you, and then we'll take another call with Shaktivel, and then they will start exploring further if that is also something what we are looking at. So Mr. Chandra Mohan, my chat is disabled. No, everyone is open. It is Q&A box where you are writing the same, and you are already using it. I am a owner of my consultancy business in Ludhiana. That's great. So we can also discuss with you what kind of consulting you do. You're a real estate consultant, you're a education consultant, and then we can definitely look forward. So consulting, someone who knows, is very, very easy then to have franchise consulting as another business. So that becomes, relevant opportunity for you. And the chat is not disabled. You are absolutely there in the Q&A box, and you have sent your answers. Others also, there are a lot of people who have joined us, and we will request in the meantime that you also keep on writing, share with us what you are from, what you are having, and any other question also if you have, please do that. And in the meantime, I'll take you through a presentation, because that's also very important, because this webinar is all about independent franchise consultant. So we will give you some understanding about business model and the monetization model, how you want to join us, and how you will grow with us. So first up slide would be talking about franchising. So we discussed it is $5 trillion industry. What we consume today is coming from franchise company. You can check also what you consume at your home from morning till evening. Largely everything is almost coming from franchise company. Even though you are using morning milk and bread, it's all coming from franchising. And that's what you start the day with. And then if we talk about the sector wise today, all sectors, including now technology sectors, healthcare sectors, you will see auto, which is now EV segment coming in. And this is absolutely franchise concept. So along with EV, we also have charging stations. That's also franchise, because wherever you see there's a EV franchise opportunity for EV motors, EV, which is two-wheeler segments, you will see charging stations also required, right? And for four-wheelers also, you need charging stations. But for four-wheeler EV segment, there is no franchise available. It's only for two-wheelers, which is franchise available. But charging station for two-wheeler and four-wheeler, both. It's a low-cost opportunity. Around 10 lakh rupees an opportunity to open a charging station. But today, coming EV segment in the market, it's a great opportunity for low-cost opportunity investors to have one charging station to earn from that. So sorry. Today, if you see, direct-to-home services also are now franchising. So elderly healthcare services, suppose, for example, if there is a patient who needs dialysis, and there is a dialysis company who is offering direct-to-home service, it's also franchise. Pet care services, you will see, you need a lot of clinics now you see around, which are pet care. It's also franchise, because they also need multiple cities to enter, multiple cities to have their presence, because you will see a lot of people now having pets at home, so they need a clinic nearby. So that's where in franchising is helping, because franchising becomes the viable model to expand your business. The second model to expand your business is only COCO model, which is company owned, company operated, wherein company would invest, company will operate, which is very, very complex model. So every company now looking forward not to have company owned finances and investments directly from even Reliance. Reliance has all capabilities to open their company owned stores all across India, but they also prefer to go for franchising. So today we have 6 brands, which are fashion brands from Reliance, who are onboarded with us, exclusive rights with us, wherein we are looking for franchising. So they're also looking forward for tier 2, tier 3, and down the line, tier 4. And immediate requirements around 200 franchisees. And then they will go 500, then they will go 1,000 franchise. That's a greater opportunity for all of us together to work with this brand and help them to grow in different markets, because we have that capability, which is local capability of having local knowledge and having a local partner over there. So that's wherein we work with investors, because we know the local investor. And other side, we have opportunities, this business is ready. And that's also very, very important for us. So no other company can have such kind of opportunities today, and having such kind of platform, which is, connecting both. And third is also that if there is any business owner or a franchise owner who want to sell the business, who want to sell the current opportunity, who will help? There is none outside. So Franchise India do have that resale business also, wherein we help any existing franchise owner who do not want to continue. The reason can be anything. It's a loss making opportunity. You want to shift to other city or other country. Who would help you? So Franchise India would have completely capability in between, where we evaluate and we do the valuation, and we'll also put it on the sale and get a new buyer into this. We also work with companies like Tata Chroma, because Tata Chroma is a very, very different model. We call it as BOT, build, operate, and transfer model, because it's not a new opportunity to open a new store for Tata Chroma. So it's a existing outlet, which is a performing outlet. We transfer to franchise, we transfer to new investor, and this becomes a build, operate, and transfer business model for people who are not having the time to invest. They have money, they want to have brand like Tata, to invest in, and then we come in between, because we have to negotiate both sides. We also have to see profiling both sides. We have to see who is there to having aspiration to become the partner with Tata. Tata cannot have partnership with every investor. There are a lot of people who are getting right now having the interest for Zodio, but Tata is a Tata. Tata would not be partner with every investor, and they would never look forward to have a even discussion with investor who is sitting in any of the city. So that's where in Franchise India do come in between, and we have our platform ready. We take our investor, we create the profile, we present the profile to Tata Chroma. If we see there's a complete match, and then we bring in that opportunity, which would obviously depending on city to city, investor to investor, and the opportunity which we are talking about. So today, as we say, every category is franchise. Every industry is franchise. Even technology-based companies are also looking forward for franchise. So there are so many businesses. We have more than 20,000 companies, businesses with us who are looking forward to our franchise partners. It can be regionally, locally, nationally, internationally. So wherein we come in between. So next is what we offer. So when you are on board with us as a partner, so what we are going to offer you, this is a tablet which we have created. T stands for technology. So first thing, you will get technology from us. So it's a CRM, which is very exclusive CRM, which we have created. And all our partners today in 97 cities having this CRM access and having all the database in the CRM. And then we also have a Franchise India domain email ID with them, which they are using. And we are not using Gmails and other personal email IDs. We are using Franchise India email IDs, which is obviously a first level interface with all the clients that I am from Franchise India. A stands for access to the infrastructure what we have. So one of our guests today, he was rating Kolkata. So as I say, we have our office Kolkata. You have full access to our Kolkata office being our partner. So you can use it full time. You can use it for all your meetings, just like our team members are doing using. And one of my guests was talking about Pune. So we also have a world-class office in the World Trade Center in Kharadi in Pune. You must be knowing that World Trade Center having an office over there is iconic place, right? So we have office. So you don't have to use your own office. You don't have to pay. You don't have to invest. You don't have to pay rentals. You can use our office full time. So likewise in other cities also, you can use our office and use it full time. All the facilities are there for Franchise India, or you can invite your guests, your clients, and then our team would also help in terms of getting business for you. B stands for brands. We have 500 plus brands which are right now ready. When you come for the training program, which is my T, third last point, and we have 3 days training program, which we have designed in a way that you get complete understanding about franchising, about Franchise India journey, and it is exclusively in-depth training given by our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Mare himself. This month, we have the batch coming on 19th, 20th, and 21st. And I can tell you, our chairman, sir, is not in India. So he will be flying down to Delhi only for this training program, and then we'll go back. He has Canada visit because we have our new partner in Canada as an IFC partner. And now we are having 3 days, which he has dedicatedly given to Canada, wherein we are having all the joint meetings, and our team is working on the local meetings, local investors, brands, and it's all ready for him. And he's being already trained. Now, all the business, what our chairman, sir, visit would be all about is helping him to get all the businesses. So when we had Sri Lanka, and first time we had one visit, because our chairman, sir, is going to visit these countries to help our partner to build the first structure. And recently, as we were talking about, we had our annual general meeting, which is all the awards and annual general meetings. In this is a program which we have designed for April, May, June. And we also have awards there. And our partners, one of the partners in Sri Lanka, has been awarded also. And it's on the LinkedIn also, you can check. And is also there being awarded because it was all done through our visit when Chairman sir was there, and he helped him to get different brands which are from different countries to get them into Sri Lankan market. And now we are organizing a very large event also for our partner, and we are bringing in different countries, brands over there so that we build Sri Lanka as a market for him. So likewise, now we are going to Thailand. We are having also Malaysia coming up and other countries also. So 12 countries we are doing this year show because now we have presence in these countries. We have now Australia already in, we have US, we have Canada, we have now Abu Dhabi also, and we have also UAE also already there. Now we have Qatar also our partner. Sri Lanka already there, and then we have also Nepal and other countries as well. So what we do is we are giving you complete brand list the day you come to our office, but we will help you to have what's the brand portfolio for you. So we'll create a brand portfolio for each partner, which is designed as per the market, as per the experience, and as per your own experience, which is very, very important. And if there is any partner who says that I'm from F&B, I want to drive F&B, and somebody says I am in retail and I will drive retail, it's all about your own taste. So we'll help you to design the brand portfolio to start with, and but otherwise, the brand list is also ready with you. So then we work with investors as per the requirement of the investor. What is the requirement? What is the aspiration of the investor? What is his demand? What is his requirement? We bring in any brands. Whosoever is in franchise, we will definitely get any brand if they are offering franchise for our investor. That's a capability we have because that's what the experience is last 27 years, and we can do that piece. And recently we have our partner in Chandigarh. He said that he has an investor who's looking forward for Kalyan Jewellers. Nobody can get Kalyan Jewellers because they don't offer franchise. But when we come in between and we have helped and understood the profile of that investor, he was having that right profiling, right investment, and it's a pure FOCO model. And we have invited them to Delhi office along with the partner, and then we registered him with us, and then we got a deal for Kalyan Jewelry for him. So it depends the profiling of the investor and then the right investment if it is there, and then we can bring in any brand for our investor, and the credit and the business will go to our partner. As per the leads are concerned, so believe me, it's around 35,000 investor leads we are getting every week. So there is no challenge in terms of leads, and for our partners, to be very honest, not even a single penny our partner has to invest. No promotion, no leads generation, nothing. You don't have to invest anything in this, and no limit to leads also. If you are giving right feedbacks on time, you can demand for more. But we have a system wherein every month, without asking, 50 guaranteed leads will be given in the first week itself, every month to our partner. Plus, these are investor leads. Plus, we also are launching brands every day. Every day, one brand we launch at 12 o'clock, and then our partners join. We also forward those leads. Then we also have, digital format of the events, which is at 7 p.m., which we do every month. And you also join and then we will also give you another set of leads. Then our face-to-face, which is our events, which we do every month, around 15 to 20 events. Our partners having free access to travel to attend any event which so is happening. This Sunday we are doing in Ahmedabad, and some partner from Pune and some partner from Mumbai are also coming. They are also attending. Then we are also doing on 13th in Hyderabad. There are some partners from Bangalore also coming. Some are from Chennai. They are also coming. So we have complete free access to all these events to be part of, wherein we get investors, we fix up the venue, we get brands, and all investors are paid from our backend team, which is our response team. They are getting investors, paid investors to the show. So only our business partner, what they have to bring in is only the time. So it's a return on involvement business. So you get in your time and you be part of that. Rest, our team will help you to get the business also closed, and then also every requirement which is there, which is getting by Franchise India. E stands for events, as we discussed. So we are coming up events. Next month, we have a very, very large show, which is world's largest franchise show in Delhi, which is in Yashobhumi, where we have 45,000 investors coming, and in 2 days. And there's a 3,000 rupees entry fee also, and we have invited all the partners across. So right from their pickup to drop, everything is done by Franchise India for them. And because there's such a large event to attend these investors, because a huge business which is happening in this franchise and retail event, and the brands will be around 700. So if you see an opportunity there, 45,000 investors who will attend. So that's wherein Franchise India is looking for more partners now, more hands with us who are going to attend, because demand side is such a huge. We need to have, if we have 10,000 also franchise experts, even though we will not be able to service the community. That's what the demand is, and that's what we are looking forward for, more hands and more partners with us to service this industry. T stands for training. As I said, every month we have 3 days extensive training happening in our office, which is face-to-face, and you will be having that opportunity to come over and then pick up to drop. Everything will be organized by Franchise India. And once you attend this meeting, I can guarantee you, you will be in a different world. And in these 3 days, you will see what kind of business, what we do, what kind of company is, what kind of structure is, what kind of process we have already created, which is very simple, which has made us successful in 27 years. No overlap altogether. We have 1,200 people in a city. If there are multiple team members, multiple IFC partners, absolutely no overlap, no overlap. It's a process driven, and that's what we are talking about in these 3 days. You will be learning everything about this business. Now, if I can give you some understanding about our structure, what is success ladder when you join, how you join, and then what's growth for you? Because everyone is joining for growth, and every investor is unique. As we said, you're also investors. Now, if you choose to invest in Franchise India as a franchise, and you can take our brand, then we also have to design something which is helping you to go to the next level. So how is that being created? So at entry level, when you join us, you'll join as IFC entry point. So you have some benefits at entry level, but then once you grow and you want to have your own structure of earnings, and you can have your own goal setting, which we will also definitely help. But if we talk about first year, if you touch 15 lakh revenue or 15 deals, 15 lakh revenue can come in one lead, one deal, 1 month, 1 day, 1 week, anytime. So we have such a large opportunity with us, wherein if we have brands onboarding opportunity, we have investor servicing opportunity. So if we do one deal, that may be getting you 20 lakh rupees also, 15 lakh rupees also, 10 lakh also. But you have to have only 15 lakh rupees overall a structure, which is for a year, and you will jump to IFC Elite. This will give you now next level benefits at IFC Elite. If you becoming pro now, it will take you another 50 lakh rupees total revenue or 30 deals, whatever is coming early. You will become IFC Pro, and then Master is 1 CR And we have partners who have done 1 CR in a year and more than 1 CR rather. And then you can see your percentage also, how it is going to be likewise. So at each level, how you are getting your payouts, which is very important to understand. So at base level, when you join, you are 40% shareholder. You are getting 40%, we are getting 60%. And then at elite membership, you get 50%, we became 50-50 partner. And at pro, it is absolutely getting reversed now. You become 60%, we become 40%. And at master, it changes the whole world. So then you become 70%, we have 30% sharing, but we still continue giving you all the benefits at 70% also. No investment from your side for any marketing, event, lead generation, or promotion. At 40% also, there is no investment our partner has to do. Now, I'll give you some understanding about the products, how we have designed. We discuss about, I'll make it very simple for you all. We discuss we are working two communities, one side investors, one side brands. So what we do, we onboard both because we don't work free, because we are consultants, we are advisors, and our product is time. We don't give our time free to anyone. So when we work with both, we start our communication with both, we onboard both. When we onboard, there is a fee. Then we service both. Then we have a different service charges also, which we charge both. So if we have understanding on these terminologies, IA, IS, BS, BD, you will see the common alphabet is I. I stands for investor. Here the common is B, and B stands for brands. So we have investors, we have brands. And IA stands for investor acquisition, which is investor registration, investor onboarding, that we called IA. When we service the investor, that becomes investor service, IS. Again, we are talking about BD. BD means business development. When we take brand on board, it becomes BD. And when we service the brand, means selling a franchise for a brand, it becomes BS. It's a very, very simple methodology, which I am giving to all of you. Rest, when we are getting in touch, our leaders will get in touch. They will have a deep down understanding with you and give you more understanding on this. Maybe you may not be able to understand right now, but just to make it simple, it is investor, it is brand. We onboard both, and onboarding would mean IA, investor acquisition, and brand onboarding would mean BD, business development. And then we service both, because if investor is on board, then we have to service. And when we service, we get another fee from the investor. When we serve the brand, we sell a franchise, we also get fees from the brand side also. Now, how it is being designed. So when we are talking about investor to work with, and some investors who are looking forward for a low cost, say under 20 lakh, Franchise India will have a onboarding fees, which is 30,000 only. But when we service, the same investor get a franchise under 20 lakh, we have 1 lakh rupees to charge as service fees. So would mean any investor looking forward for, say, up to 20 lakh rupees investment, what we get, 1,30,000 total, which is 30,000 first registration, 1 lakh rupees later on, once the deal is completely finalized. So this is from investor side. From brand side, when we have to take brand on board, because we also have to make brand ready. Documentation, financial model, strategy, all the collaterals, and then agreements and all. So we have 8.5 lakh rupees, which is starting. We charge them from onboarding with us. And it also requires next 1 year marketing. That marketing is also including in this, and we don't charge for marketing. That's also invested by our side also partly. And 8.5 lakh we start from brand on board. Then we have 17.5, 40, and 75 lakh rupees also. These are all 4 formats which are fixed all over India. So we understand what kind of client, what kind of brand is. If it's some startup company, then we charge 8.5 lakh, and which is including getting ready, processing everything, and then all the marketing for next 12 months also included. And what you get, your share is 20%. But what is your work? Your work is only to give us that reference. So when you are sharing that reference with you, rest all we do, and you will be part of every meeting. So right from the meeting to sharing proposal, presentation, to follow up on the presentation, then getting on board, closure, to invoicing, to follow-ups, to servicing, documents, everything done by Franchise India. and your role is only to refer, because you may get some local businesses who are looking forward for franchising, and there is no restriction of any area. So if you're sitting in Pune, you can also have a brand from maybe Punjab or maybe from Kolkata if you get a reference. So any partner who is getting the first meeting organized, business will be in his or her name. And then we service the brand. When we start servicing, then there's a 40% also on the service part also you get. So 40% on investor onboarding, 40% on investor servicing, 40% on brand servicing. So it's the same brand. Suppose you get on board, first you get 20%, then we get him ready, we launch. You want to drive all these franchisees for that brand, same brand or cross, and all leads can go to you. And you decide that some cities you want to take, we will give leads from those cities. And every franchise which we sell for that brand, you get again 40% on that brand service fees which we get. So normally brand service fees starts from 1.5 lakh if it's a very, very low cost opportunity. So 1.5 lakh, then it goes to 2, 3, 5, 10 lakh also. And in some cases, it goes up to 50 lakh also, which is brand service fees, because then we have some very, very large businesses, business houses, large ticket value deals, which are some unit. And then we have also master deals also, which we call as master franchise. And we get a bigger amount also. And normally we have got, as I said, the international brand, which we drive. If we are selling an area developer, a city franchise, it's also somewhere around 1 CR, 80 lakh to 1 CR franchise fees for that. So then your sharing is again calculated accordingly, but your 40% is on success fees, which we get from the brand side. So let's assume we do a 10 investor on board a month, that is 30,000 into 10 becomes 3 lakh. Your share is 40% at base level. Then we service, minimum 1 lakh rupees will come from each. So 10 investors will give us 10 or 1 lakh each. So it becomes 10 lakh. You get again 40%, means 4 lakh will go to you. And if the brand service fees if average out, maybe 2 lakh each brand, all 10, which we have given the franchise, will pay us 2 lakh into 10, that becomes 20 lakh. Your share is again 40% out of that. So you can calculate. And here, if you're giving 2, 3, 4, 5 references, let's assume that we close 2 brands and we get 2 brands on board. So it's around 17 lakh rupees, which we get. And your share is 20% of 17 lakh rupees directly to you. So this is an opportunity. As for leads are concerned, we give you 50 minimum leads, which is guaranteed minimum every month with 1 CRM. And at 50%, same will go to 50% sharing. All 3 products, you get 50%. And here it will remain same because you have to only refer. The rest all services will be done by us. It will remain 20%. And in this part, 40, it will go to 50, then it will go to 60 and 70% also. And with that, your leads will go up. Obviously, your services, your benefits will also go up. And this is all what we are talking about, your payout structure. And this is one with these brands which we are selling. So we also ask them to give kind of a incentive, which is cash incentive to our partners. And because our partners are bringing in success and growth for these brands, we negotiate. And likewise, today we have an education brand. They are giving 4 lakh rupees. The franchise fees is 7 lakh, which we get success fees. And opportunity is a master franchise, which is worth 50 lakh rupees. Franchise India is getting 7 lakh rupees as BS fees, which is success fees. But there is over and above 4 lakh rupees also a cash incentive for our partners. So likewise with different brands, we have 1 lakh, 50,000. If it is a small unit, it can be 20,000 also, because we feel our partners play a very, very important role. And we go and we negotiate and get some extra benefit for our partners. And these partners, these brands also getting very, very closely working with these brands and these IFC partners, because you are having a local capability. Brand is from Delhi, they have to enter, say, for example, Pune, and Pune is their market where he want to have franchise, wherein you become the local partner of Franchise India and you bring that success to growth to him. And likewise in other cities also, maybe it can be Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, Kerala, anywhere. And that's where our partner is getting that benefit. So we have this cash incentive also, which is second earning for you. And there is no cut from Franchise India side. It's all yours. It will directly will go to your account. Third, Franchise India also have created a process wherein we also give you a lot of other benefits, which is kinds, which can be some incentives, very high-end products, which are very, very high-end brands. And along with that, we also have designed some working capital. Working capital means if you do this much of business revenue, you may get maybe 50,000 rupees as a working capital. Now, this 50,000 rupees can be used while traveling to other city for an event, or you want to stay there, you want to go anywhere, you're traveling, staying, everything, wherever you want, but it's not cash. It is going to be used in your traveling, or maybe you can have your exclusive event to organize, which we can use this. Or you want to drive a special campaign, anything you can use it for, and that can be done in that part. Fourth, we also have quarterly contests, which is only for partners, wherein we help them to get this business on board first. Second, we also made them qualify for these international contests. So every year we have minimum 4 international contests, which has been designed in a way wherein there is some criteria, and we help to our partners to qualify for that, because the system, the process which we have created is very easy for a partner to qualify, because that's all done with our support. So our team, we all work day in, day out to get our partners to qualify, because our qualification is based on the partner's qualification. That's why our regional heads, we all qualify when we make our partners qualify. So that's wherein our maximum partners getting qualified, and then we take them 4 days, 5 days out of India. These are international. We have just returned from Thailand, which was 4 days, and it was 4th till 7th. It was all done by Franchise India. So it's a something wherein every partner would be very interesting, and every partner is very excited about how to qualify. Then we draw a plan, we help, because what he is bringing in, the capability is mainly the experience and the time, what you are bringing in. Rest, all the support function is from our side. It can be leads, it can be all the brands, it can be events, it can be for the training part, or it can be supporting you in terms of organizing the meeting between investor and the brand. We call it as tri-party meeting. So we have a resources and teams who are helping you further for organizing these meetings and to help you to close the deals. And this is how we have created. It's a very, very exciting, and it's a very, very low cost opportunity and zero risk opportunity. 100% we say this in this forum, that it's a zero risk opportunity. No business outside can be zero risk, because risk is always on the investment what you do. That's what we call a return on investment businesses. Our business is return on involvement and return on intelligence. That's ROI stands for. Return on involvement, return on intelligence. Because you bring in your capability, you bring in your time, you are involved, and how much involvement is the minimum. We need 100 hours minimum a month. So if you are giving 4 or 5 hours a day is enough. And but it's not something Saturday, Sunday wala business. It's not about weekend kind of a business wherein you want to do a part-time. It doesn't happen that way. And we are also very selective. We do not have everyone who is coming in, and it's very, very selective. And we have a process that once our leaders will have first round, when we feel that we both are on the same page, and then there is a 10-minute introduction with our chairman first, and that who is becoming our partner and whom we are partnering with. And our investors like yours would also know that what is the company all about, who is the chairman, who is the company founder, and then you also know whom you are partnering with. And then we have this 10-minute introduction. In this introduction call, if you have some questions, we have some questions. And then if we feel like, so then we can invite you immediately for the training program, which is on 19th, 20th, and 21st of this month, which is April, which is in our corporate office, which is in Delhi. And as I said, coming to the training part is on your own. Rest from pickup to drop, which is including accommodation as well for our partners, is done by our side. So how it is going to take you? What is the our system saying? It's 6 lakh rupees plus GST, one-time license fees, which we are charging. It's, as I said, it's very, very low cost because there's a 3 year of agreement also. And this you can, that's why we say it's a zero risk, because it's highly returnable business. No other business can have such a highly returns, which is there in this business, because we help you. And a message from top to bottom is how our partner is getting this investment back to the pocket immediate. It can be one day, it can be 1 week, it can be 1 month, based on your involvement. So if you are active, we are super active. That's the only investment what you have to do once only, and rest of the 3 years, we are also committed, say 25 lakh rupees also we have to further invest. But this is a brand fee, license fees, which is once, which is required, because then you are accountable to us, we are accountable to you. And this is the only investment you have to do for Indian markets as far as is concerned. So if you are becoming our partner anywhere in India, this is the only license which is completely non-negotiable, and this is a fixed structure which we have created. And for international markets, when Sajid will have a call with you, and he will also understand which country, and that will be also depending on, and that he will discuss with you on one-on-one. But this was very interesting that we had a lot of partners who are there in this webinar, have made their presence feel. And because they have used Q&A box, we can see a lot of questions also. Some we have not taken, but we value your time, we respect your time, and definitely we'll reach out to you and give you enough time to make this understanding about the model. And any question further you have, we can also get in on the call, and then we understand that. But till then, we would like to thank each one of you from all of us at panel. And because you have at 5 to 6, it's something wherein office hours are there, maybe your business hours are there, are still taken out time to attend this. And we would like to thank each one of you for your time and your availability in this. Hopefully, it has some takeaways from each one of you, and anyone who have any question. So you have given us time, I respect that. I can put my contact number there in the chat. If you have any question or you want to discuss with me, rest our leaders are there, but I'm also available if you want to reach out to me. This is my number, 7011998340. Please reach out and we can have one-on-one discussions, and then whichever region you're coming from, our regional head will take it up further. And we have also events coming up. This 13th, we have Hyderabad coming up, we have Ahmedabad coming up. So if anyone who is there in these cities, please discuss with leaders. We would like to invite you over there. You can meet other partners who are there. You can have one-on-one questions. And we are absolutely transparent company. Absolutely. We have everyone can talk to and meet everyone across. So with this note, I would request my, in fact, panelists also, they can wave their hands, which is a symbol of thank you note for everyone. And we wish some of you can become our partners soon and come to the training part in our corporate